Guys, you're going to love this Nissan Frontier build. I'm here with Chris Reeder. And Chris, who are you with?
Dirt and Trails with Power Nation.
And you guys did this build?
Yes, we did.
All right, so this obviously started out life as a Frontier.
Yes, it did.
But now it's missing some parts and you added some parts. So let's do a walk around and tell me kind of what this SEMA build is all about. So let's start with the winch.
Sure. So we're running a Warn winch just for recovery purposes and a Z1 front bumper. This was actually this is designed for the 2022 model. And with this being a 25 model, we had to do a whole bunch of cutting out the plastics and all that other stuff, grafting it into everything that's there. We really wanted to try and keep these lights. And as you can see, we just were able to achieve that. And then we wrapped it around and got our fender flares in there as well, so it all fits nice and tight.
Now, this is called I think it's called the Rapid Runner, right?
Yes, it is called the Rapid Runner.
And the thought behind this was if you're a kayaker, you take this and you go run your favorite river or stream.
Exactly.
And this is the vehicle that you do it in.
Yep.
So let's start with the wrap. Is this a wrap on here, I take it?
Yes, it is a wrap.
And it's kind of very watery.
It is, it is. So the design and color, we got inspirations from Nissan on it, but we worked with our in-house graphics designer as well, and those two just knocked it out of the park.
And then you guys added a snorkel, I see?
Yes, carbon fiber snorkel, carbon fiber cold air intake as well, lighting on the roof rack and on the hood, and yeah.
And what of these parts are stock? I think this might be stock, right? Or is that something you could buy, the Nismo roof rack?
So anything that says Nismo on it, you can get from their aftermarket. So the lights, the roof rack, the light bar.
That's all available.
Sorry?
That's all available.
Yeah. And then the bed rack, the water / shower tank here, the coolers, the straps, everything except for the kayaks and paddles themselves.
Yeah, those you got to buy. So let's talk about the suspension.
Yeah.
So how much of a lift do you have here? And these are, I take it, 37s.
Yes, these are 37 Yokohamas, XMTs, and they are a great tire. We took them out on the trail, and they were really quiet.
Nice.
Like, that was one thing Eric and we were chatting on the trail, and it's just like, no matter if we were on the hard pack or like into the rocks, it's like, these are so quiet.
Yeah, those are some beefy lugs.
They are, they are.
Yeah.
And then the suspension itself, we did a Titan swap. So we swapped over lower control arms. We got the Bilstein upper control arms, the Titan rear axle. We swapped that over, and that is what helped us gain the lift. And then with these tires on here, we did end up having to go with a 2-inch body lift as well, just to give us a little bit more of, just a little bit more clearance, because we were having a little bit of
The stance looks a little wider.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
we are, I believe, 9 inches wider.
Okay.
So it is substantial.
That's a lot.
It is. It is.
I think you need those heavy-duty lights up there. and you lost the doors, obviously, and you put on kind of these, open. I like this too. That's kind of a cool touch. Is that how you open them up?
Yeah. You just gotta give her
a good tug. Oh, that's cool. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's really cool. Reminiscent of a Jeep or a Bronco.
Exactly.
And then when you take the doors off, of course, you have to add
your mirrors.
Yeah.
Well, the doors are still there.
Okay.
So what we did was we sat there, and you have your original seam right here. And
I see. So the doors are there, but only part of the doors there.
Exactly. So when Nissan came, they're like, "Well, we want tube doors," and I'm like, "Okay, cool. Let's take the window line and bring it down to the intrusion bar, and we'll call it a day there." And I initially did that, and they did their first shop tour, and we're chatting, and we're going back and forth, and they're like, "Well, we want more. We want more of it to disappear." And it's like, all right, fine. Well, there's only one place left to go. So I welded all the doors shut, took out the bottom here, and then after that, it was a lot of trying to figure out how to make it look stock. So like when you sit here and you look down, you see this wave in the door, and it's meant to follow the
curve of the dashboard, yeah.
Exactly. And then the top tube here, it was really the last thing that I designed or planned out, because after that it was just like, I want everything to fit perfectly. I want like a nice reveal in here, and all of that I couldn't figure it out on the computer. I didn't have a scan, so it was very much a lot of cardboard CAD going back and forth. And then we just went through like that. And then Eric actually came up with the idea of using kayak handles. So like you can get these from any kayak store, and you just put them on the front and the back of your kayak, so you can just pick it up and walk. And he's like, "How about we have that for like the door handle?" I'm like,
That's clever.
that is genius.
All right, let's look at the business end of the truck, which is
Yeah.
the bed, obviously. Is that like a deck system under there that I see?
It is a deck
Yeah, I
system.
figured.
So this is one of the last things left over from Project Trailgater when this was here last year.
Yep, you redid it basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it was a no-brainer to keep this. I mean, it's still outdoor-based truck, so
Yeah, and you got a lot of gear for kayaking, so you can store it.
exactly. Yeah,
I like the shower. That's cool.
yeah. That's another Nismo product.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Have you used it, or is it just there for the show right now?
Oh no, you could put. We had water in it.
Yeah.
We were running it the whole 9 yards.
All right, and then
So-
and you've got also a custom rear bumper. Tell me about that.
So that is just a off the internet rear bumper. Nothing fancy or special.
I like the step.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So, but yeah, it went together real easy. Went on, no problems whatsoever, and we just rock and roll from there.
And how much time did you get to build this? How much did they give you?
What'd they give us? A month and a half?
Oh, geez. Oh,
Yeah.
my God, that is not a lot of
Oh
time.
yeah, yeah.
We this truck rolled in September 5th.
Oh, so,
Last year.
so
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you must have been burning the midnight oil.
We not only had to build a truck, we had to shoot 2 TV shows in the time period as well. So like Eric would be working and I'd be on the internet doing whatever, or I'd be working and Eric would be on the internet trying to solve and run down problems here and there. Like it was intense. There was quite a few nights we were up till past midnight.
And as I can tell by the dirt on the truck, you've off-roaded it. So what's it like? What's it like
It
to
is
drive?
smooth.
Yeah?
It is like riding on a pillow. It is really nice. You just got to watch out for rocks because they tend to fly a little bit. But
Yeah,
other than that-
there's not a lot of like mud flappiness going on.
no, which is fine. But it's just
Are you gonna get a little wet if you're sitting back here?
so in our payoff video, you can see it online.
Okay. Where could they find that video?
Power Nation. November 7th,
Okay.
it airs, and you can find that at powernation.com, and it's all there.
All right. Let's look at the inside. Anything special in here? I notice you've got like obviously switches for the lights,
Switches for the lights.
but obviously it's pretty stock
Yeah, and then some seat covers, and that's really
to
about
match
it.
the color.
Yeah.
Under the hood, the V6.
Yeah, under the hood, it's all bone stock.
Yep.
Like I said, the only thing we did was the carbon fiber cold air intake from Nismo and the snorkel. Other than that, she is stock.
So what's your favorite part of this build?
The ride.
Yeah.
The ride. It is.
Well,
it-
long wheelbase.
It's a long wheelbase.
Long
it's
suspension
smooth. Everything just works, and it works well. So I really like it.
Did you jump it? I guess is the question.
We haven't got the opportunity yet, but if it arises,
Yeah, because the kayaks may not jump. Well, at least they jump, but they may not come down.
yeah, exactly.
Well, guys, there you have it. Another Nissan build from right before SEMA. And if you guys are interested in wall-to-wall coverage, just head on over to All TFL, where Andre, myself, and Case are busy working on getting the coolest and neatest builds from SEMA 2025. Chris, thank you very much.
You're welcome,
Really
sir.
appreciate it.
Cheers.
And congratulations on the build.
Thank you.